Hello, everyone. My name's Brian. That's my brother Adam, and we are the Factional Fight Brothers. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the most recent patch into the game, and what we think is our favorite feature about it, or I think is my favorite feature about it. There's a lot of good features in this update, but I just want to quickly show you guys something. So in one of our recent videos, we talked a little bit about what we wanted to see. I think it was the UI video. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to, you know me, I'm all about immersion. I want to feel more immersed. I want to feel more a part of the world. I want to feel like I'm immersed in this environment. And the one thing that I said that I didn't really like was the outline that appears over everything when your mouse goes over everything, right?
Yeah, it's something that we both don't like. It's sort of distracts from your interaction with the actual game world.
All right. So recently, I get a message from Retro saying, "Hey, we watched your video, and we figured something out that we could implement to make that hover line feel more immersive. Something that they could actually, code pretty quickly, which is great. I didn't realize it could be that fast. And they put it on the test server, and here's us on the test server to check it out. So let's see what happened. So what I did is I fooled around a little bit. Apparently, you can change the color of the outline, and you can change the opacity of the outline. So let's take a look. Turn off my thing. You can see I turned down the opacity at this point. I made the color yellow, and I turned down the opacity at 10%. So if you're watching this and you're not in HD, you probably can't even see the
I
outline
love it.
here. Yeah, look
I
at
love
this.
it.
I can see it enough when I'm playing to do what I need to do with it. Other than that, you can see it more here on this green grass. I don't know, it makes the game feel so much better to me. Just this simple change. Look how if it gets further away, it actually becomes more visible. That's interesting. I wanted to show a little bit of the settings here. So let's open up the settings.
So what color exactly did you choose?
I chose a yellow, but a very faded one. So you can see here at the bottom of the game tab that you have a neutral color outline, which is basically almost everything in the game. The blue color, that's generally what you see over anything that's neutral, any animal that's neutral, every ground tile, mine tile, any object in the game.
Right.
The only thing that's different is allied, which is anybody that's in your alliance. Friend,
I guess that would be
anybody,
the green color, right?
Yeah, friend, so anybody that you've friended.
Right.
And hostile, any like I don't know, something's gonna attack you.
So the red outline.
Yeah, the red. And so you can change all three of those. Let's look at the neutral one, for example. It brings up this nice little color-coded box that you can choose, or you can choose a custom color. And in custom color, I mean, look at this. You have the ability to choose from RGB, web, or HSB, which, if you know anything about colors, I mean, all of them will give you the same sort of options. It's in a different kind of way. So let's say HSB, which is default. You can change the hue, saturation, and brightness. Brightness makes it, of course, darker or brighter. Saturation makes the color more vibrant or less vibrant. Hue changes the color, essentially, that it starts with. And then, of course, the opacity. So naturally, or by default, the opacity is always 100%. So let's take a look. Give me a color.
Orange.
So let's switch it to orange. You can even click here. Let's save that. So there is the orange color. It's very, I don't know, in your face. At 100%. But if I just reduce that to, let's say, 50%, let's take a look at what 50% will look like. It's a little better. Not so much in your face. Now let's go down to 25%. Well, that's better. The game, I'd like to bring it down personally to where the game is in front of your face more than the actual outline.
Yeah, I agree.
So
the outline is just a very faint indication of what you're targeting.
And what I found was 10% was that perfect line where the game shines through the outline, but the outline, you're still able to see it if you need it.
I see.
And then, of course, so then I went through some of the colors, and for some reason I chose yellow. Maybe that's just, I don't know, my EverQuest days. Neutral is like yellow, if you remember, like the faction colors. And you can choose whichever one. Some like off yellow, and then I'll bring it down to 10%. And there I have it. That's sort of like what I've defaulted to. So I can't wait until this gets into the game. I think it really makes a big difference. There's some bugs that are with it right now that I'm sure will get worked out like very fast.
Right.
For example, notice any item here will not get the opacity. You can even see in this torch and in mines. You'll see that even though there's opacity here, you can barely see the line here. Once you go into a mine, there it is. There's no opacity. Two things that I'm sure will get worked out. This is, in my opinion, a game changer for me. I don't know how you feel about that.
I think it is a total game changer. It makes the game feel not only more customizable, but you can, interact with the game more without having to be distracted by these lines. Like, I think that the game needs more of these things. Like, for example, when you're getting hit, you should get like an indication on the screen that you're getting hit. Like
trying to remove the you want to take everything out of this, like the windows, and into the game, which is what I want. You want to be able to, for example, I want to be able to play this game like this without the UI. You press F10, I see the game. I see the light hover, which is perfect. I still see the game and not the hover outline.
Right.
And then if I need to see my health, the health just pops in. If somebody sends me a message, the chat window will be transparent and just pop up, and then it'll just fade away. When I don't need to see it. If somebody hits me, within the game, something will tell me. Maybe my screen goes a little red every time I get hit, like an outline of red, and maybe there's some indication of what's hitting me and where it's hitting me on the screen. But I don't know, just the more that could happen, the more things can come out of the event window, the better. The more they come out of any of the windows and into the game, I would love that.
Yeah,
and
this is definitely a step in the right direction. I really love
it. It is more than that. It is, to me, it's like the step that made this game feel more immersive to me.
Lots of other really good updates in this update, I must say.
Yeah, and look at that.
I
Yeah,
really like more racks, the storage racks. Totally a big fan of all those.
the fences. Come
Yeah.
on.
Something they said, like so many people were so upset about those when they were told they could not make, those fences.
I can't believe that the update, it's such a big update,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that this little thing where they just mention it at the bottom of the update is like the biggest thing for me, and I'm so happy. I just wanted to share it with you guys. This is like an extra bonus video on top of our regular videos. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a work week for me, so I'm like, still feel like I just came home from work and said, yes, I have to make this video. So I jumped onto test server, and this is what we did. We just tested it out and thought, let's hit the record button. This is awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait until this goes into the game and I could play in our labyrinth with this thing. This will be awesome. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Oh, and
Yeah, and what's your favorite update?
yeah, what's your favorite thing? I mean, fences, close second.
Yeah.
But this is
Just in
my
time.
favorite thing. Yeah, let us know. Anyway, we'll see you guys in a regular episode. Take care, everyone. We are going to continue to play on the test server for a little while, I think. All right, take care, everyone.